I am about to hive my first swarm of the season, and so I've got a piece of comb in here. Well, that side doesn't look so hot, but there's a little bit of comb on that side. It's just what I could grab. And then I've got some sugar syrup in there, a white sheet. I'm going to dump them on the white sheet and let them find their way up. And then I've got foundation in here. And I said they were my first swarm of the season, but they may not be, because I went and picked them up. I came home and look what I caught with almost no effort. I have a swarm in the swarm trap. This level of activity is much higher than the past couple weeks. There have been some scouts in and out, but definitely a swarm in there. And I'll wait until I see them bringing in pollen to move them to a permanent location. I don't want to leave them on the tree too long, because they're just hanging there by one nail, and that's not going to support them for very long. So I got two swarms today. One in a swarm call and one in a swarm trap. So here they are in the bottom of the box. I'm going to dump. One good hard dump. A little bit left in there. And the idea is that they eventually will move up the white sheet and into the box. It's a pretty good sized swarm. I'm happy with it. I got pinged once on the thigh when I shook them out of the camellia bush that they were in. But other than that, they were pretty well behaved, and they already look like they're moving in the right direction. And if they're climbing up. Once they figure out which way to go, they'll all funnel in. Probably should have dumped a few of them in the entrance to speed the process along, but I was too worried about holding on to my phone to get a video. Wasn't thinking. Plus, it's the end of the day. My brain usually shuts down around 3 o'clock. I think it's 6:30 right now, so my brain is mush at this point. I'm going to pause it, and then once they get going more up, then I'll start the video again. Alright, I see the queen. Where'd she go? She is right there. Right there. She's covering herself now with her daughters. There she is. They're not angry. They're not even stinging. They don't even care. I'm just wearing gloves because I'm a wuss. Now they've got the picture. And you can see the queen really good now. Right there. See how that big fat abdomen? She's going in the hive. There she is. Whoop. She's having second thoughts and she's climbing up the side there. She'll go in a minute. She's just crawling around on the front there. I think she went in. Yep. So there you go. And now you can see their tone sounds like it's changed a little bit, and they are definitely marching up. Let's shake these off. There we go. Sometimes when they get finished marching up, there'll be a dead queen or two in the bottom. It usually happens when they swarm with a virgin. This is probably this hive's first swarm of the year, so it's probably a bred queen. I doubt they have a virgin with them. When they swarm with a virgin, sometimes a couple of hatch virgins swarm out together, and then I guess it's a battle to the death during the swarming process, and only one makes it out alive. That's it. That's how you hive a swarm. Still had some stragglers. It's 7:30ish, and we have a bad ant problem here. That ants have actually caused some of my hives to abscond before, so I don't want to leave that sheet on the ground. So I just tucked it up. Careful not to get it too close to this other hive, because some of the bees can actually go into there, and that's not what we want. So I'll check it in the morning and hopefully pull that sheet out. It's raining again. It's the next day in the afternoon / evening, and I've put a queen excluder over the front just as an extra measure to make sure that they don't leave. They look like they're doing pretty good. And in a couple of days I'll remove the queen excluder. The only time you can run into this being an issue is if you have a virgin queen that has your swarm. She'll need to get out and mate. In this case, I'm pretty sure it's a mated queen, and even if it were a virgin queen, as long as you remove the queen excluder after a few days, she should still have plenty of time to mate and be a viable queen.